G'day YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Good to be back and doing a few more videos now. I know it's been a bit quiet for me. I usually can produce every second day, but it's a bit hard during the early winter months to do much. But I thought I'd bring back, unfortunately, a black pine that you would have seen me do some workshops on and do some styling, etc. Unfortunately, the experiment that I did on it by carving out a heavy branch and rewiring it and all that kind of stuff hasn't worked, because you can see at the back it's nice and dead. Well, not nice, but it's very dead. Now I'll link the video where I did that work, and I'll link another video where it was looking very healthy and there's nothing wrong with it. I have a feeling what happened was when I was wiring the rest of the tree up, I actually put some guide wires against this and I pulled too hard, I think, and I might have done some damage when I did that. I should have left it alone, but I just unfortunately I put some weight on it when I shouldn't have. So I think that might have caused it, but and I did feel it get loose in my hand a little bit. So you got to be careful when you do these experiments. Unfortunately, it is what it is. So it's dead. I've got to remove it, but I don't think it's going to detract too much from the tree. I mean, I don't know if this was going to maybe be the front, but I think if we just slightly turn it around a bit, gives you that view, it still looks quite nice. I mean, and in time, there's going to be branches here that are going to fill this area out anyway. So a couple of these branches just have to grow and fill out. I might reposition a few of those like this one to be more down this way now to fill in this gap. So, little tweaks like that should fix this tree up without any problem. So it really fills this gap up, which we needed to, and that's it. Some of these might be worked the way down as well here. So, it looks like it's still not going to be a problem. Might have to just change a little bit of the angle of it, but that's about it. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just going to take that off and just want to see what it looks like. So we'll have a look at it together. Yeah, and that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it off and let's see what happened. Maybe did it snap? Did it something? Let's have a look at it together. I think that's always cool to see. I'm just going to let me cut off all the wire. It's going to take me a bit of time to cut all the wire off and then come back to it. So give me a few minutes to do that. I know I've got a guy wire here, so I might just leave that bit on, that bit of wire on. I'll see. I'll work it out. I might have to just guy wire it again. But I'm going to have to leave some sort of branch for it to hold on to. But yeah, let's just see what it looks like. Okay. Alright, I've removed the wire. I'm going to start to cut away the tape and the raffia. So I'm just going to pull that all off. So I'm just going to have a look at it. I don't know really. Can't really see why it didn't, to be honest. It had enough, hasn't snapped, hasn't done anything. It looks okay. Maybe I can come in, but I don't know if I can show you much. You can see the groove that I made to bend it. The only thing I can see is there is a little bit of splitting there. Can you see that? It's a bit hard to show you that bit, but there's a little bit of splitting there in the cambium. So it's a bit too flexible in this spot here. So I don't know. It doesn't really look like it should have failed, to be honest. Just not 100% sure why. Maybe I took out too much of the hardwood in here, possibly, because I really want to get that heavy bend in, and that's crushed the cambium. Maybe, I'm not sure. Not 100% sure why. It looks like there's a weak point here though, and see how it's very flexible in my hand. It was probably too flexible. Maybe that is why I took out too much cambium, too much hardwood. I don't know exactly, to be honest. But if anyone's an expert out of this, I'm happy to have a look at their comments and happy to read the comments. It'd be great to know. But yeah, I think I took out too much hardwood in this spot here, and it became too flexible, and probably that's why it died. I'm thinking that's why. So you can see that, I don't know if you can see the channel I made in there, so there's a channel through the hardwood, and I had wire in there to help support it, but that bit, see how that bit's really quite bendy, and it bends at this point here. Might have crushed the cambium too much or something like that. Not entirely sure, but it is what it is, and maybe lessons learned, possibly. All I'm going to do is take it off. Good news was that the guide wires have held, and this is now sitting in a nice spot, so let's remove all these dead bits into, and I don't think I can use that for anything actually. It's too weak and too flimsy, so I'm going to cut it off. I'll probably have a closer look at it too. So I left enough hardwood, I think, anyway. So I'm not entirely sure what happened there. There's enough hardwood and cambium. Oops, it's going to be too blurry to show you, but there's enough hardwood and cambium there to be able to. Should have been okay. Maybe I gave it, I don't know, maybe it was too much in the sun, not sure. But that's it, that's gone. I'll leave a little stub so that can die back naturally. Yeah, it's a matter of now trying to find the new angle. I think, as I said to you before, I think possibly changing the angle. If I have it too straight on, this looks more like just a straight down cone. Doesn't look really good. We need this bit of depth in here to carry a bit more of a volume. If I turn the tree almost, let me have a look. I think there's a nice tree at about that angle somewhere. Somewhere in that angle there. You can kind of see a bit more of a, slightly more of a shape. Somewhere in there. So yeah, we'll look at like changing the angle on this tree. I think that's pretty cool. Maybe that will work. So really the next stage is just to keep developing these foliage, to keep developing all these foliage pads. I really want to start to do there's a big knob here that needs to be worked on gin-wise. And I think all those guy wires that are tied into it now are going to be pretty much set, those branches. I'm going to want to clean up a lot of these gins as well. Yeah, no rush. It's still trying to come up with a design. Yeah, let me spit it around. Maybe something. I don't think there's anything there. I think it looks terrible there. But might have to tweak it a little bit. So now it'll be a bit of a play around and try and come up with the best new front. Maybe we've got to reduce this, bring this way maybe more. Can we move it this way more? Possibly move it that way more. I think that might be an option. To watch out for this branch, but if I move that more to this way, it's more of a triangular shape. So that gives you that apical, nicer look. Yeah, but something to play with. So I think I might have to look at that more closely. Let me have a quick look now and let me study a little bit, and then I'll show you what I think would be the new look. Okay. Alright, I've only done a very subtle change, but you can see I've moved the apex more that way to create the more what's that word? Not apical, but yeah, you know the word where it's more uniform. Now I'd like to try and get this around a little bit more, but I think it's okay where it is at the moment. This branch can be moved a little bit more in this way, just to give it that nice big lower area. Two separate pads though, working my way up, and then a nice apex in more sitting in that area. I'm not sure I'll keep that at the moment. I'm going to leave it for now. See if that works in its favour. I'm not sure, but I think pushing it that way, the apex gives a more nice dimensional look. So there you go. I've tried to line up these two to be the new front. So if you line up the two wires, you can see that's probably a new front in there, just slightly off. But yeah, very cool tree. Needs a nice pot to go with it now. Something unusual, something interesting, because it's very funky looking tree with lots of deadwood, lots of bends and twists in it, so it needs something a bit more interesting with it. Unfortunately, it's got to be quite substantial because this is quite a heavy kind of nabari in that area. But yeah, looking forward to seeing what it comes out to and look how it comes about. But you know, this was an experiment I tried. I thought I had it right, looked all right, did everything right, but it didn't work. Still not 100% sure why, but you know what, we tried. And as I said in my other videos, it wasn't too much of a loss if it died anyway. We can work with the rest of the tree, and I think this is going to look okay to me. It's going to look quite nice, quite an interesting tree. So there you go, guys. Sometimes, you know, something that doesn't work can produce a better tree. So in this case, I think it has. So yeah, look forward to developing this tree over time. Look forward to just do the gin work and clean up all those gins. And let's really see what this tree looks like in the future. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video and hang around. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.